Hello everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome to the next game of this tournament. This match will be between AnApple7 and Sadu, both players coming from the Baltic region, which is also allowed to play in this tournament. And I found this game to be pretty interesting, to be quite honest. I cannot wait to see what the result is. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to solo cast this game, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Helping me here is Dadapara as a streamer, and I'll be telecasting as I previously said. And yeah, we'll be getting into warm-ups pretty soon. In the meantime, to those who might not have been following the tournament or maybe don't know the players all that well, AnApple7 is seed 2 in the tournament and is kind of an underranked player in my opinion. Given their skill, they are really underranked. And Sadu is seed 7 in this tournament. So I would say both players are pretty good. Yeah, all things considered, they're pretty good players. When it comes to mods that we could see coming from both players here, well, yes. AnApple seems to be doing quite a bit better on no mod and hidden picks, from what I can see in the statistics. However, Sadu could have a bit of an advantage on the Hard Rock and DT here compared to AnApple, but obviously it's not all set in stone. We will have to see how these maps are actually played. Because, you know, tournament environment is completely different from qualifiers. As you can see, this warm-up was picked by AnApple. Excel ping kill by Jaisia. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, hopefully. So now the players can see each other's scores, you know, all that jazz. Doesn't really matter all that much since it's not, you know, the actual map pool yet. I would imagine that the players are trying to feel out each other with these picks, maybe trying to see what they could pick. But I don't know, I am not a tourney player. I don't really know how people strategize here. So far, AnApple is doing quite a bit better than their opponent. Before we get into the game, I would like to mention that whoever loses this match will be facing Sadu in the losers bracket, and whoever wins will be facing Lanky in the next stage of winners bracket. To those who maybe don't know what the leaderboard, what the ladder looks like at the moment. And yeah, AnApple has come out victorious with this one. And as I mentioned earlier, this does not affect the scoreline, obviously. And yeah, now moving on to the other form up here. That being whatever this is, honestly. Yeah, it is Sadu's warm-up. I know. I am aware. However, I forgot to mention. It is what it is. For those wondering, Sadu isn't actually the only Estonian player in this tournament. Sadu is also from Estonia, or at least used to hold the Estonian passport at one point in their life, so yeah, that's a bit of trivia for those who are maybe just starting to watch. And yeah, we will be slowly heading towards the end of this warm-up, played by Sadu here. And Apple is winning again. And yeah, now we're about to see the actual Mappo being played. In terms of bans, I would reckon AnApple would like to ban Hard Rocks, as Sadu either matches them or could even beat them in most cases, to my knowledge. But we'll see what they end up doing. As for Sadu, it could be wise to either stick to Hard Rock or DT, as I said previously. But we'll see what they end up doing in the end. Maybe they will surprise us in one way or another. Yeah, Sadu has won their role and will be picking first. Yes, they will pick first. Yeah, we are about to see what they decide. I'm clicking here. AnApple will be banning Hard Rock 1, it seems. Yep. And the quite interesting map with a quite interesting background has now been banned. Now, what does Sadu decide to pick? Number 3 is their choice. Pretty sensible one, I would say. And now for what they will be playing as their first map. We'll get to know shortly. Hidden 1 is going to be the first map of this match. Call for Precious Life, Mapper Dupulus, and difficulty by Hookeyes. So, yeah, this map is quite a bit long. Or just long, rather, than quite a bit. And yeah. I've seen players struggling on this map in particular, so we'll see how this one goes for both of these players. Oh, Sadu seems to be with a different background here. We'll try to get that fixed. A quick refresh and we are back on track. Ooh, AnApple with an early miss here. I thought their miss. Oh, they really do seem to be struggling, at least on this part. Whereas Sadu is still assessing. All is lost, however, there's still a lot of time to make up for this disadvantage. But so far, Sadu does not seem like they're going to mess up anytime soon. Still holding that assess. Ooh, and now they find a miss, actually. No longer in the lead, at least combo-wise. We'll have to see how it affects the scoreline here. But yeah, it is going to flip. And it now has flipped towards AnApple here, who's holding combo. Yeah, 400 combo for AnApple, whereas Sadu is only nearing 200, but AnApple misses. Oh, this is getting really interesting here. Sadu misses again. Halfway through the map. The advantage they previously had is now shrinking and will flip sooner or later. Assuming AnApple doesn't miss what they do. and Sadu appears to be still in the lead. Yeah. This is really interesting, this pick. Yeah, really close. How do this again? Both players aren't really consistent in this pick, it seems. Maybe it's just the nerves. But yes, as we are heading towards the end of the map, the score will flip again to AnApple's side. Hopefully they can keep the lead for a bit longer than last time. But they will have to fight for it as Sadu isn't that far behind. They'll have to fight for it indeed. But it seems like AnApple will be taking this point here. Yeah, Sadu misses again, that seems to be the case. It is really close, yeah. But in the end, it is going to be a point in AnApple's favor. First point of the game here. Both scores pretty solid. Really close match so far. Now we'll be seeing Noma 2, which is the Meow Meow really cool hit sound map. But jokes aside, this was mapped by Vanita, and we'll be seeing difficulty made by Rinka. Or Rinkiha, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this, but we'll be seeing their difficulty in particular. Hopefully you two will be able to hear the hit sounds that this map has. They're incredible. Shout out to whoever recorded these. Really cool. Ooh, Sadu misses here. Quite an early miss. Really unfortunate on their side, honestly. But as I said, AnApple is a really solid player. So even nerfs in this case are perfectly understandable. I'll be pretty scared to play against AnApple too, honestly. Because they did pretty well in qualifiers and have been doing pretty well in the tournament so far. AnApple here holding an assist so far. which is, you know, pretty impressive on its own. Are you going to see an SS here? Potentially the first one. That would be really awesome. Yep, and it seems like it. First SS on Nomad 2. Wow, really cool score. And I do feel kind of bad for Sadu here, because he really cannot argue with an SS like this. GG's. But yeah, the next pick will be from Sadu, and we'll have to see what they choose to pick. And maybe, you know, and then make up for the 2 maps they just lost. Oh yeah, definitely both players played very well. As someone in chat pointed out, that is true. But yeah, this map was made by CLSW. Difficulty by Frobe. But CLSW is a mapper you either hate or love, from what I know. But yeah, AnApple has decided to go for both Hard Rock and Hidden here. Ooh. They do get an early miss. Maybe they shouldn't have been so confident as to pick Hidden here, but we'll see. Maybe they can make up for it. Yes, it is quite interesting to go Hidden here. I agree. Sadu misses, and the scoreline will flip towards AnApple. The song itself is a classic, so it is really nice to hear it here. But AnApple misses, and the scoreline will go back to Sadu. Sadu misses again, however. You know, the players can see each other's scores. Which could make them quite nervous, I believe. It isn't easy seeing you are, let's say, in the lead, and you're already nervous. Sadu misses. They seem to be struggling a bit on this part. But AnApple misses still. They don't have to worry about their lead as Sadu misses again, but AnApple trades. Oh, really interesting. Despite all these misses, AnApple does seem to win this one. 3-0 for AnApple so far. And yeah. To those who didn't know, this is the last game today. If I'm not mistaken. No, actually, it is not. There will be a match between Monarch and Osdara later today at 4 PM UTC time. My bad. I thought this one was the last. Sorry about that. Yeah, I already know it's not. My bad. Well, the next pick from AnApple will be Double Time Tail, map by Ashkatum. A map pretty popular for basically who mapped it, but also because it's basically really cool to play. So far, AnApple has been doing really well. Kind of one-sided game, I would say, but it is not over. Sadu still has the chance to make up for the points they lost in the fight. Yeah. This is really awkward. Both players are sassy, so the score is going to flip constantly. Oh yeah, definitely needs to hype. Yeah, AnApple misses here, and Sadu will build up a quite sizable advantage here. But actually, no, they miss. But that advantage I just mentioned is going to shrink. You know, it's kind of sad to see, they mess up and then just lose. It's kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. AnApple will be taking the advantage here. Oh yeah, definitely. This map is really worth trying if you haven't played it yet. Definitely download and play some. Really cool. Especially the higher difficulties. But yes, coming back to what we were seeing on screen. AnApple seems to be still in the lead. Actually, no. I just cursed them. Sadu will be taking the lead here. As we are slowly but surely advancing towards the end of the map. Will this be Sadu's first match? What am I even saying? First point? Yeah, it does seem to be that. Yep, it's their first point here. 3-1 is the scoreline. Alright. Next pick is for Sadu. So now they have the chance to build up their mental quite a bit. If they do win the next pick here. Which, you know, they're picking. So, oh, okay. We have Hidden Teal. Which is a banger map, a banger song with a banger background, so a perfect combination for a pick to, you know, build up their mental and hopefully get another point, but I don't want to get too out of myself. AnApple has been doing really well this game, so maybe they're able to take this point regardless of who picks it. Oh yeah, avoid the sweep for sure. Avoiding sweeps is a good thing in tournaments, I would say. I would pretty much prefer to see a close match than a sweep. Or something resembling a sweep, like 5-1 or something. And now we can see the map in question being played. When I was playing this map out of curiosity to see how I would do, I I found myself missing quite a bit early on, so I'm really happy to see that neither player here did, because that was really frustrating. Yes, both players are holding assesses here so far, so the score will be pretty much equal. Both players playing flawlessly so far. It's really nice to see. Oh, but Sadu misses unfortunately, and that will be, just AnApple completely taking over. If I'm not mistaken, AnApple's pawned better till as well, so that's not good for Sadu. But there's still time. There's still time to make it up. To make up for it. Sorry, I'm dumb. But yeah, there's still time for them to make up for the disadvantage they're at. So it is not all over. However, Apple does not seem like they're stopping anytime soon, still holding that SS from earlier. Yeah, this is really hard. Unless they miss again. Oh yes, I mentioned this earlier. So I said AnApple's seat 2 and Sadu's seat 7. Yeah. I did mention this earlier, but thank you for reminding people. Unfortunately, Sadu misses towards the very end, but that does not change anything here as AnApple just assesses this map. Really impressive score from them. Really impressive. Yeah, this score is really impressive, as I just said. And yeah, we'll be moving on to the next one. Next map. Now, will this be match point for AnApple, or will Sadu fight back? I am really interested to see what happens here. I would hope for Sadu to fight a bit more and get another point, because I would really like to see a match that isn't one-sided, because this match has not been one-sided so far. And I would hope for more map swan for Sadu. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright, the next pick will be number 4, picked by AnApple. As Hypnospira, who was commentating with me last game, mentioned, and very well they did, this map can be very tricky, especially to read, because some jumps appear to be easier to hit than they are in reality. So I'm really interested to see how these players read this and if they're able to decipher these jumps. But yeah, my lack of ability to speak aside, we'll be getting into this map here. Oh, Sadu misses here. This map isn't as long as the other no mods, so this could be detrimental to their score if AnApple doesn't mess up. And yeah, AnApple so far is holding their assess here. It's going to be another impressive score from them, I wonder. But in all honesty, despite the miss, Sadu is still doing pretty well. This has to be clear. Sadu is not doing bad just because they missed once. Well, Sadu misses again here, whereas AnApple is still holding in the sets, which is kinda crazy. So yeah, my observations regarding them being kind of underranked, in my opinion, are correct, it seems. As Sadu misses again. Wow. Wow. Both players hit it actually. As Ash pointed out, yeah, they both hit this really annoying pattern, but what is worth our praise more is the fact that AnApple assessed another map this game. Holy, that is really impressive. Yeah, and assess that this is kind of insane. Yeah, like, wow, insane, absolutely insane. But not to undermine Sadu's score, Sadu did pretty well as well. Just want to be clear, they both played really well. They're like, what could you even pick against AnApple? They're so good. it's kind of a balance, you know? And yeah, we'll be seeing Hard Rock 3 here as pick from Sadu. Yes, we'll be moving on to Hard Rock 3, which could actually be the last game of this match, although I really do hope it is not. Yeah, Sketch is very fun indeed. Go give it a try if you want, and if you have time. But coming back to what you have on screen, AnApple misses. Huh. This tournament is going to be pretty close here, as is, you know, the score advantage for AnApple is shrinking, and will be flipping to Sadu soon. And has now flipped. The score advantage is not huge, but it is there nonetheless. Now we have to see, can Sadu hold on? Oh, AnApple misses, unfortunately. This is really unfortunate. And Sadu now holding on still. Yeah, Sadu's popping off, that's for sure. Really nice score from them so far. Oh, but as I say that they miss, I cursed them again. I'm so sorry. Both players missing now. Ooh, but Sadu misses again. AnApple trades for that. And now what does that leave us with? Sadu does have an advantage here, but they miss. Oh my god. Well, it does seem like AnApple just won this match with a pretty good score. But Sadu did well too. I really want to be clear. Sadu did play well this match, but it is what it is. There has to be a winner. And AnApple is the winner of this game. For those wondering, AnApple will be facing Lanky in the winner's bracket, whereas Sadu will be playing Sirnuwu in the loser's bracket. Yeah, this has been really fun to cast and watch. I'm sure you guys enjoyed watching this as well. And yeah, this has been the game, I guess. Thank you for watching, and the next game between Manak and Ozdara will be in 2 hours. I hope you will be watching that one too, and this has been all from me. Thank you for watching, and yeah, stick for the other game. Bye.